Castellin, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be trying to transform my beloved couch. So we've had this couch for 3 years now, and it has been working the hardest. It has been through it, but one challenge that I've always had with this couch is keeping it clean or cleaning it. So the couch itself does not have removable covers. The only covers which are removable are on the back crest, which actually come with a zipper. So at least these ones are easy to take care of. I can put those in the washing machine, although even as per manufacturing instructions, you're not supposed to wash this in the washing machine. It's supposed to be dry cleaned or professional cleaned only. For trying to keep the couch clean, usually I just do vacuuming. And then I have a few techniques which I have shared in previous videos of how I try to get stains off of the fabric. But this process is very difficult. On top of that, we still, like, if we really need a deep clean, we still need to call a professional upholstery cleaning service to come and, you know, take care of cleaning the couch. Another problem that we had, that whenever the couch is clean, we cannot sit on the couch. Where else am I gonna go sit? I'm going to be staying in the bedroom for 2 days. I can't even watch the TV in the living room because the couch needs to dry since it has been cleaned. Even when they use the extractor, still there is some dampness that is left on the couch, and you need to really let it dry. So it has to be fully dry before you sit on it. So with all that being said, I have decided to take matters into my own hands. So I've been on the search for a couch cover. First challenge is finding a couch cover that is L-shaped. Second is finding a couch cover that suits sofa bed part. Third is this L-shaped sofa has this raised part on the side, which most sofas usually don't have. They have a smaller armrest than this. Now you may be wondering, okay, the sofa is from IKEA. Of course, they do have couch covers. Have you seen the price though?
Can I shock you?
Oh, shoot.
Your brother is broke.
The couch covers, yes, are available from IKEA itself, but they're quite expensive. And on top of that, the process of installing, like, it's not a slip cover. I've tried to watch videos online. The process of installing it to the sofa, you need a staple gun, you need so much. So I said, let me look for a generic slip cover then. Such and such and such. Cannot find one that will fit this couch. So I was like, you know what, there's this small sewing machine that I bought maybe like 2 years ago. Have I ever used it? No. And I was like, you know what, I am addicted to DIY. I am addicted to doing these things with my own hands. I was like, I can do it. Another reason why I didn't get a sofa cover online is because even the fabrics that they use, like the designs of the fabrics, were not just touching my heart, or not just speaking to my heart that this is what I want the couch to look like. So the only way to get what you really want is to make it yourself. So I decided to make it myself. I went to HomeBox and I got this fleece blankets. Now, why I decided to go for this fleece blanket, first of all, the color, it's so nice and fluffy. Second of all, the good thing about the fleece blanket design is that this material is also, it's not very rigid, like it can adjust. So I thought, let me go with these blankets. I really like the color. I'm so excited to see what it's going to turn out like, because I am committed to this project and I just want to brighten up the house. I'm also tired of this gray, man. When it was new, it was a nice deep gray. I was excited about it. It's old, it's a 3-year-old sofa now. It's time for a change.
For additional materials, I went to Daiso and I got some elastic to use on the hem of the cover that I'm making. I also got this ribbon. This will be the tie points which I'll use to secure the blankets on the couch. I also got additional string. This one seems a bit stronger than what I had, so making the sewing process easier. And I also got a bunch of needles just in case I broke the machine, because I only had one needle on the machine. And this is the machine in question. It's a mini sewing machine. I'm sure you've seen this on the internet before, and this is what I'm going to be using. Now, I'm going to be honest, I didn't take this process too seriously. All I just wanted was a simple cover, so I just laid out the blankets on the couch itself to see how the blankets would fit. And since the pieces were quite large, I didn't have to do a lot of cutting. So after laying it out like this, I could be able to identify the parts which I needed to cut off. and the parts which I wanted to sew together. As you can see, I will be leaving out the backrest part of the sofa because that is usually covered by the cushion, so I didn't need to worry about that. So once the pieces were laid out to my liking, I got to cutting off the excess pieces of fabric. And to be honest, the cutting part was the most nerve-wracking because I was like, what if my measurements are off? They were off by a little bit, but not so much. So once I was done cutting, I just grabbed the pieces that I needed to sew together and headed to the machine and started sewing. For a mini sewing machine, I was really impressed by how well the stitches came out. I mean, this thing is supposed to be for like doing quick repairs, or basically that's the reason why I bought it, to just do quick repairs or alterations on my own clothes, but not for any like major project. But I was quite surprised how well it handled this thick material, and the stitches came out really good. So like I said, I was pretty impressed by how well the small machine was handling the stitching. Like, it was really strong considering that it was a blanket. So once I was satisfied with the first stitch, I had more confidence to continue the project. Coming to the loose end that will be hanging off the bottom of the sofa, I just used a pin to insert the elastic band onto the hem that I created. The elastic will help the loose end to curve more into the bottom of the sofa and secure my makeshift cover on the sofa itself. For the backrest, I used the last blanket. I just laid down the blanket and then laid down the 3 pieces and cut according to the size of each, and this is the pieces that I had left, and then I sewed those up together so I can be able to create the backrest covers. So this is the cover done. I just tucked in the end to the sitting part. I didn't do a cover for the backrest because that will be covered by the cushions. I didn't cover the whole of the backrest as well. I know the stitching is not the best. I'm not a professional. I just used the ribbon to secure the blanket onto the cover after stitching, and this is how it ended up looking like. Nobody worries about what you can't see. So once I put the backrest up, you can see it completely covers the back side of the couch, so no need to cover that with a blanket as well. And then coming down to the bottom part, this is the work of the elastic. It was holding the blankets under the sofa, so that helps to keep it like tight and not move around.